what's up, guys? Roberto from the Media.
What's up, guys? Tommy Kentner from TK Auto Works.
And today we're going to talk about a rumor car, something I'm pretty excited because I'm at heart, I'm a Toyota guy. I don't even know how I ended up with a Subaru.
Right.
But you know, I just love how they handle.
Yeah.
This new Celica, not much is known about the Celica per se,
Right.
other than it's gonna have a new Toyota 2.0 4-cylinder motor.
That's supposed to rival the 2JZ guys.
Right. They're saying that it's gonna make about 400 horsepower and up to 600 horsepower on like some higher end trims.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of crazy.
Yeah.
In particular, when you think about the size of the engine versus like a straight six, that's a huge difference on weight too.
And it's pretty much the motor out of the Corolla, but just the 3-cylinder where they added another cylinder onto it.
Right.
So,
And I'm not normally somebody who believes like all these rumors, but you got to think about it. If Toyota made 300 horsepower with 3 cylinders, 1.6, 4-cylinder 2.0 should be a walk on the park for them.
yeah.
But what's really interesting about this, and I mean, it's honestly kind of like the car that got me into rally was the Celica, the GT4.
Yeah.
The rally one with the Marlboro that like you
And
saw like
the four headlights
and Gran Turismo, and that's kind of like honestly what got me to like rally. So it'd be kind of cool to see a new version of that, because I do feel like the GR Corolla is a great car, but it's almost good where it's at. I don't see like a lot of potential for growth.
Yeah.
Where if what they're saying is true, like I mean, that could be a nice car.
Yeah, because there's like, and they actually released the engine, so that's like, I mean, where it goes from a rumor to it could come, to reality. So,
Right.
And there's rumors also of that motor going into
The MR2.
the MR2 and the 86.
Yeah.
So
that would be really interesting because they did a GR Corolla with the motor in the back.
Oh yeah.
So like that kind of got a lot of people thinking, oh, okay, so this could really go on an MR2.
Yeah.
And the way that I could see it is being, they do the Celica as an all-wheel drive manual car, which there's a lot of talks that it would be.
That would be cool.
Oh yeah, 400 horsepower, reliable car that like pretty much you ready to go. And I mean the sky's the limit. It's only going to go up from there. Like I feel like that's a good power to start up. And do the MR2 as a kind of like a mid-engine or whatever they end up doing, just like the engine in the back.
Right.
With rear-wheel drive, that'd be really cool.
Yeah.
And also, there's a few rumors, like Tommy said, about the BRC, where, like, I don't know if they ended up just not having a good relationship or whatever contract Toyota had with Subaru was kind of ending, but there is talks about that motor possibly going in there as well.
Yeah. Because there was a rumor where it was going to be like 300 of them that had just the GR Corolla motor.
Which even that would be really nice. I mean, I would love a BRC with that motor.
Yeah.
That would be really sick, and I bet it will handle really good having such a small weight on that axle or before the axles, I guess.
Yeah, so I mean, I think it'd be a really cool thing because the BRZ's always been underpowered.
They just needed 50 more horsepower to like make it fun. Really, 100 to make it really, really fun. But yeah, like if it just had 250-ish, I think it would have been good because that's where the S2000 was, and nobody really complains about the S2000.
No, yeah, I think the S2000s run really good for what they are.
Oh yeah.
But also, I mean, I feel like the new 86 or BRZ FRS with, like you said, about 250 horsepower would be that sweet spot. So it's like you could buy it, take it to the track, go have fun on any road course, autocross, and it would be that limit where, like kind of the perfect balance between where you could actually improve as a driver and also make you reel back because you don't want to sling the car out.
And also like very usable power that you can actually utilize all of it whenever you want to.
Yeah.
Because, I think it's better to have a car that handles good, that has a little bit less power, but you can use all of it all at once instead of having a car that's like really rowdy and you can't actually use most of it all the time.
And a big hats off to Toyota for, like, I mean, they're the only car company that I see that's still coming out with actual performance cars.
Yeah, and you know, a lot of people are complaining because, you know, the Supra was a BMW, the BRC was a Subaru, but at the end of the day, they're still making the cars, and the shell itself is Toyota. So, and obviously they can make a really good handling car, you know.
And I think as a automaker today, like, it was probably easier back in the day when stuff was cheaper, but I mean,
that's true.
It's like everything is so astronomical. So whenever you come out with something new, there's, I mean, probably $1 billion or some crazy number.
Yeah, it's got to be insane
into
numbers,
like, you know, where you take an idea and then you make it happen from that start to finish process. So, you know, good on them for still like pushing the envelope and still trying to, you know, move everything performance-wise forward.
Yeah, because for a couple of decades, they were really just kind of known as the Camry / Sienna automaker, you know.
Right.
Like nobody ever complained that they were bad cars. They, you know, they're good cars to, you know, to go do day-to-day things, but that like fun car hadn't been around. And I think it really is like a resurgence from like the 90s, because like in the 90s, Toyota, you can go to Toyota dealership and pick up a Celica, you could pick up an MR2, you could pick up the Supra, you could pick up a badass Land Cruiser. Like it was kind of like a great era, like where you could kind of pick whatever you wanted and sort of fit your style.
Well, I mean,
we're coming back to that.
Just 90s cars, period.
Right.
Because you had just all the top like cars were, I want to say, in the 90s.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, like, I mean, I would really love to see one of the new 86s with that 4-cylinder.
Oh yes, that would be a monster.
Yeah,
that'll be, because like, you know, people are swapping all these motors into them, but like if you make 400 horsepower or very, very close to it,
right,
from the get-go, and all you got to do is like get a tune, maybe a catback and an intake type thing.
Oh, dude,
that's over. Yeah. Like I'll take that car. Yeah, because the new GR
and
is actually an awesome car. I've heard from so many people who've driven them that they love it. And the big going from 2.0 to 2.4 made a big difference in the torque.
No, I would say it makes a huge, because we had a customer that we threw, or he put the coilovers on, but we had to fix because they wasn't installed right. But he's like, and it was just like the collars, right? Because it has some. He did the HKS racing ones, but they have to have like a preset done on them. And he's like, well, you got to, for it to make the noise, you got to go out and drive the crap out of it. And, and at full tilt, it's like making like a clacking noise. But I got to take it out. And from the first BRZ I drove to that one is, I mean, it's light years ahead.
Yeah.
So,
and as good as the first BRZ chassis was, this one's supposed to be even better too. So
yeah,
they just kind of keep getting, you know, more stiffer and better handling. So I can't wait for that motor to drop and to see what the next step is for performance, and have like, you know, a fully Toyota car, which a lot of people were really excited about the GR Corolla. I just talked to like the main guy that does all the mods. He's got like a 600 horsepower one, and he had to replace a lot of things. Like I just don't think it's worth it. I had to go sequential, and you know, and funny enough, like, you know, people complain about the WRX being so weak compared to the STI. The GR Corolla is actually weaker. Like I think you have more room to grow with the WRX than what you do with the GR Corolla.
Yeah, because the aftermarket for the WRX has been out there forever.
And also you can swap a lot of STI parts, where with the GR Corolla, like that is the top end model, so there's really nothing more that you can get from somewhere else. Like you really have to wait for like a Billy Block, you know, like, and then things are really getting expensive.
Well, yeah, and the transmissions have issues too. But
I think it's like a freaking $15,000-$20,000 transmission. Like it's not.
Oh no, it's not cheap.
Like I talked to the guy, and basically all in all, you could have gotten like a 911 for the price that he.
Oh my God.
Like, which I mean, I get. He does like some rally stuff and all that, and like he wants to switch from Subarus to that, so that kind of makes sense. But yeah, it's just like a lot of money. I couldn't get myself to it.
Yeah, I wish they would have rung the Yaris over. That would have been cool.
Yes, yeah.
But the renderings of the new Celica actually look
Looks so good.
Yeah.
And
So,
honestly, like all of the cars look great. Like
Yeah.
the GR looks good, the BRC or GT looks good, and the Supra looks great. Which kind of bring it all back down. There's like a lot of people are saying that the Supra next year will be the last year of it.
Oh, okay.
So be interesting if
They
they end up doing a Supra with like an actual Toyota motor as well.
yeah, that would be cool.
That would be really cool.
Yeah, because we'd like to see that.
Oh yeah.
And maybe even just a whole new chassis.
Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, like in the new Supra's still good. It's just I think where everybody's like the die-hard Toyota fans, they wanted to really see, like, instead of a collaboration, they wanted just to see a new Toyota
Yeah,
Supra.
it's just like a true
Yeah.
Toyota all in all.
Yeah.
And I don't mind having a manufacturer come in and help with like one part or two. It's when like
It's
the
not-
whole drivetrain is BMW. It's like, okay,
Yeah.
that's not really a Toyota anymore. at that
Yeah,
point.
because if you go through the screen on it, you might end up seeing BMW.
right. I mean, BMW stamp everywhere.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyways, that's kind of what we wanted to talk about. Let us know if there's something that interests you, sort of like rumors of cars coming up.
Yep.
We're pretty deep into it, so we're always listening to all the news and everything about them. But yeah,
guys, hit that like, drop a comment below, and hit the subscribe if you like this stuff, and let us know what you think about the new Celica, and we'll see you in the next episode.
peace.
Peace.